Most days, you don't think about your battery at all. Until one morning, it reminds you. BS200 is installed once and works every time you start. Always connected, always ready. It quietly takes on the heavy startup load, so your battery doesn't have to. Today, tomorrow, and every cold morning after that. You don't guess anymore. You know. Peace of mind doesn't come from carrying a tool. It comes from knowing it's already there. Ansel BS200.
So inside the box, you get your super starter, you get two very long zip ties, and you get two clamps. We have this nice little super starter. What a super starter is, in this case, is a jump box that is made completely out of capacitors. This has 5 large super capacitors in it that will put power output straight to your battery. You connect this to your car. You leave the battery connected to this unit all the time. This right here can take a battery that is below voltage. It will not start the vehicle. You can connect this to the vehicle empty. It will glean enough power from your battery to store power into the superchargers, and then your vehicle will start. This is an amazing little device. If you add this device to an already good battery, it will add years of life to the battery, because this device will take the brunt of the starting force and make the battery's life much easier. I'm really excited to have this device, and I'm going to test it out on my Jeep. I have a 4-cylinder Jeep. This model I have right here is specifically made for 4-cylinder vehicles. My Jeep has a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine in it, and that's what I'm going to be connecting this to. We've had some cold days lately where my new battery, I've already had to put a new battery on my Jeep, was a little bit slow to start, especially for it to be a new battery. This right here is going to eliminate that problem. It's going to make my starts good and fast and effortless. These are really nice devices, and I love knowing that I'm going to have one in my Jeep to extend the life of my expensive battery. This device also comes with a Bluetooth app. You connect your phone via Bluetooth to this device, and you can see your jump start history, how many amps this device put out during your starting situation, and how many amps was put out by your battery. So you can actually see the load that was relieved from your battery and taken on by this device right here. I'm going to go outside now. I'm going to put this on my Jeep TJ. I'm going to crank it a few times, turn the engine over, and we're going to see just how well this thing works. So I'm going to mount my super starter here on top of this fuse box. This right here, this lid comes off, and I could have zip tied it to the fuse box, but if I had done that, I would not have been able to get my lid back off. So I put 2 pieces of Velcro there. I've got 2 matching pieces of Velcro under the super starter, and I'm just simply going to set it down in place, and it's a perfect fit. Now I'm going to put my hot to my hot cable and my ground to my ground cable. So I'm going to do my ground first. Simply going to loosen that bolt, and that one's done. Take my protective cover off and do the same to the hot terminal. And we're connected. That's all it is to it. So now you can see the green light is flashing. That means this device is charging up. When it gets fully solid, that means it's ready to boost the battery. I'm going to connect my Bluetooth to it now. While I was getting ready to connect my Bluetooth to it, the light went solid green, so it didn't take it too long to charge up. Here I'm inside the super starter app. You can see the blue area is the super starter, and the green area is my Jeep battery. Once I start the Jeep, you will see that the super starter says discharging, and then it will begin to fill itself back up from the Jeep battery. So I just started the Jeep. The green light is now flashing again, which means it did do a discharge. I'm going to leave this going, and I'll tell you when the light goes solid green. 97, 98, 99, 100. And now the light should go green at any time, because it is green. It's solid green now. So after you do a start, that's how long it takes it to refill the capacitors. And now let's look at the graph. Alright, it showed that it used 382 amps out of the super starter. Discharge rate, it discharged is 64%. Cranking voltage was 12.56. So you can see the supercharger peaked right off the bat to help the battery, and then it tapered off because the battery no longer needed it. So this right here is going to be a very nice option to have when you're getting ready to start your vehicle in the cold winter time. The supercharger will jump in there, help your battery with the initial start. All right, I'm going to kill it and I'm going to start it again. All right, here we go. Cranks instantly, as I would expect. It did 358 amps that time. It is starting to charge again, and you can see that the battery is at, the super starter is at 90% already. And if I kill the engine, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to fully charge up to 100% and be ready for the next cycle. The light just went solid. Alright, just for the sake of me doing this, I'm going to disconnect the battery. And I'm going to leave the super starter connected. I'm going to see exactly, let me do the hot side. I want to see if this thing, you're not supposed to do this. I want to see if it will try to start the engine without a battery connected at all through the supercapacitors. Alright, there we go. So now this right here has a force start button on it, and I'm going to press it, and I'm going to go in there and I'm going to hit the key. Oh wow, it easily started the car without the battery terminal connected. Incredible. I'm going to look at the out and see exactly where we're at. We're already at 94% charged. It started the Jeep straight off of that. I was not expecting it to do that, and I'm truly excited right now. 98%, come on. Well, 98%. 99. Fully charged, ready to do it again. That is awesome. And the great thing about this device is if your battery is very low, it can pull enough voltage from that battery to charge this device up here over time and start your vehicle from a very, very bad, weak battery. I love this device, and I want to thank Ansel for making a super awesome device and sending it to me. I'm going to put my battery cable back on now. Awesome, awesome. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but I wanted to see the full potential of this thing, fully charged, ready to go for the next round. Awesome. Well, guys, I am literally blown away by the Ansel Superstarter. It did an incredible job starting this Jeep, even without a battery. If you have a battery with very low voltage, connect this to it. It'll glean voltage from your battery, charge its capacitors to full, start your vehicle, no problems at all. I love this device. It's going to keep my battery fresh for years to come. I have no doubt about that. If you're looking for a safeguard for your battery, if you're looking for a little extra cranking amps in a cold winter day like we've had here recently, I suggest you try this Ansel Superstarter out. I don't believe you'll go wrong making this purchase. This is a good company. They stand behind their products. I love this product, and I sincerely believe you will too.